What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. The day has finally come. We're working on the Fivo, the most popular car on this YouTube channel, and for a reason. This thing is freaking awesome. We are finally replacing the clutch in this thing. Oh, it's been a long time coming. I've finally gone and purchased the clutch, but there is a small issue, and that is we don't actually have a gearbox, because we need to replace the gearbox as well. The gearbox in this is always crunch second. It's like a massively known thing with Mitsubishis, Lancers and stuff. They always have a second gear synchro problem. So Woz is here. Hey Woz. He just had a baby, fresh out of the womb. It didn't sleep well last night, so he's feeling the pain.
Yeah, it's going to lift gearboxes.
Yeah, so, but he's the trooper and come along and help me out regardless, which is freaking sick. But yes, this thing crunches second, and you can't actually downshift to second at all. It locks you out. Not that fun to drive. So we are headed to the wreckers right now. We've got Woz's van, we've got all our tools. There's about 4 or 5 manual Lancers there. That's what I love about these cars. They are everywhere. You can find them everywhere, and that is freaking sick. The gearbox is 130 bucks, but you've got to pull it out yourself, which is kind of the, I guess, the give and take of the pick apart world. So we're going to pull 2 gearboxes today. One at the wreckers, and then of course coming back and pulling this one and putting a new clutch in. We're going to head off to the wreckers. It's a beautiful day here, so we're kind of stoked about that, because the wreckers there's a bit of mud, and I'm kind of excited to pull gearboxes. Front wheel drive stuff as well. It's a new kind of experience. It's not as fun.
No, it's not as fun.
It's nasty. Alright guys, let's go. Wreckers time. So fun. I love going to the wreckers. Always very entertaining. The car graveyard. Let's do it. Alright, so we are at the car graveyard, and we've found our donor car. Look at this. So it's pretty tidy. There are a couple of manual ones down here, but they're all pretty rough. Like super rough actually. But this one looks tidy, because obviously we don't want to get a gearbox and then put it in and have that be janky as well. So how good is it to be in a t-shirt, dude?
I know, that's such a nice day.
It's nice. It's the first nice day we've had all winter. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Oh, cool. Yeah.
Stable-ish.
It's stable-ish. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop all the suspension and make life really easy for ourselves. And we may even just drop the whole motor, but we'll see how we go. Just to make it really easy, and then we can just pull the gearbox off the side. So yeah, literally I'll put you guys on time lapse, and we're just going to unbolt and just continue to unbolt things until the gearbox comes out. So, which is pretty much how cars are put together. Let's go. So we just got to pull this bolt out of this mount, and then this whole thing should pull down. Oh, this is so scary. Fun at the wreckers. That must be hanging on by like literally a thread. I think just undo it with the ratchet on the 17.
You get it all coming out?
Yeah, it will, yeah. But not with the gun, maybe. Maybe undo it. Okay, do it with the gun. That's it. We should be able to pry the gearbox off now, unless I've missed something, which I probably definitely have.
Cheeseburger and fries at $5.95.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our gearbox out of the car. We ended up just dropping the motor. It was very simple, just a bit of elbow grease.
A little bit.
Yeah, but we got it out. It took us about half an hour.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Lovely. $130 gearbox going into our Fivo from a nice, pretty tidy kind of Lancer setup, which is cool. Not sure how many Ks were on this car, unfortunately, but you know, it looks pretty tidy. So hopefully the gearbox is mint and creates a perfect driving experience for us in the beautiful Fivo. All right, back to the factory. Let's go and put in some work. So excited to take it for a drive. Then we'll get it tuned, not today, in the next video, and then the video after that we're going to go on some hill runs on a beautiful day like today and take the Fivo out thrashing and actually have a good time in it, which I know you guys are excited to see. So, all right, so we're back at the shop. Fivo's about to go under the knife. So before we put it up on the hoist, we've got a bunch of things we're going to take off the top, whip everything out, the air intake, piping and stuff like that, so that we can easily get to all the gearbox stuff. Luckily, this setup has been off before and it's pretty simple, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle getting this one out. I'm very interested to see what the clutch that we have in the car currently looks like, because that was supposed to be heavy duty, but it's definitely not, and it slips like hell. So, but we've got our brand new extreme heavy duty clutch over here. So I let the guys know at the clutch hub in Dandenong here in Melbourne how much power and stuff we're making, and they said that this will definitely handle the power. Warning before fitting: ensure your hands are clean always. We don't read instructions. Look at this. Well, that automatically looks much beefier than the old clutch that I threw in, which is nice. This, by the way, is not our flywheel. This is for the E36, so Look at the difference in size. And then we should have our pressure plate in here as well. Boom. And again, that looks much more aggressive with the fins than our other one. But we'll put them side by side when we pull the new one out. But why is there a sticker on here? Seems a weird place to put a sticker.
To make sure you clean it.
Yeah, that probably is. That's exactly probably why they do it. Lovely. All right, time to chuck you guys on time lapse and start pulling stuff out of the engine bay while I drink some beer.
I got beer.
Asahi.
Follow me.
Arigato.
Got the beer.
Let's go. Everything is off up top. It's really simple actually, to be honest. Linkages, all the bolts from the gearbox up top, starter motor, slave, and then that's pretty much it up here, which is nice. Our turbo from Max Speeding Rods is still in fantastic condition. Look at that. It looks and feels perfect, no shaft play whatsoever. A little bit of oil in the front housing. That was just due to a little bit of oil backing up in the drain from me slightly overfilling the engine with oil. So my fault, but nonetheless, the turbo's been faultless. So shout out Max Speeding Rods. But now we're putting it up on the hoist, undo the front hubs, pull the shafts out, and then we can literally undo the bottom bolts from the gearbox, and we should just be able to drop it out. So. No, this is too slow. YouTube magic. Much better. Alright, wheels off, undo the hubs, pull out our drive shafts. Yeah. Our brakes are looking fantastic. Brembo pads are doing a fantastic job. Very happy. The Max Speeding Rods, these things have been really good actually. So the car rides awesome. Like I said, I've been dailying it quite a bit and haven't had any issues. Oh, better do up that looking collar though. But nah, she's been fantastic. So stoked. Yeah. That's a big one. Yes.
Yummy, yummy.
All right, last thing to come out before we pull the box out is this shock mover. Just be careful because the gearbox now is not supported by much. Oh good, you can go.
It's not supported by anything, is it?
Yeah, but it doesn't come out, it won't come out that easily anyway.
Shaft will hold it.
Yeah, the input shaft will hold it. Awesome, so we're actually using the gearbox jack at the moment to support the motor on this side because there's no other mounts holding it up. So we'll take this off now, and then what we'll do is, actually the gearbox is pretty much ready to come out after that, so we're just going to angle the engine down a bit, which is nice because we can do that with the jack.
Changing.
They are life changing.
This is life changing. If you play with cars,
yeah,
spoil yourself at Christmas with that shit right there.
Yeah, this is the best. So this is going to be very handy because I've got to put a clutch in the Datsun, I've got to put a clutch in the Civic, although the clutch in the Civic will go on the motor and we'll just put it in, which is nice. I've got to put a clutch in the Navara and the E36 as well, so this gearbox jack is so handy. But
obviously you need the hoist to have the gearbox.
Yeah, you need the hoist, yeah, so you need it.
It's an expensive toy.
I spent many years working on the ground on my back, so I feel like I earned the factory and the hoist, and I'm very spoiled now, which is awesome. But yeah, next up, gearbox out. Let's go, guys.
Shall I get the price? There we go.
Good? Yeah, sorry, another wrist was giving way. Boom! Gearbox is out. And this is our old clutch, so this one did not hold any real power. So if you're looking at getting this clutch with the SB on it, don't. Yeah, no good. But that wasn't too bad of a job, other than me and Woz being a bit idiotic when it comes to actually the way we held the gearbox when we pulled it out, but no worries, we got it out, so no complaints. So we're gonna buzz the clutch off now, 12mm all around on all the bolts, and then we're gonna kind of look at what we're dealing with and chuck the new clutch in. I'm so pumped. Stupid dowels. Doesn't look hugely different.
No, it was just slipping.
Why is there only 2 springs in that, and then what are those?
Rubber dampeners.
Random, eh? It was slipping.
Didn't totally cook it, but you can see a little bit of blue.
There's only a little bit though. Like it's not for what.
No,
how
well, it's organic, so
oh yeah.
The copper pucks will really cook a disc.
Yeah, right.
Because you're metal on metal, yeah?
Yeah, true. All right, clutch comparison time. Old disc versus new disc. So here's the new disc. Obviously 4 springs in here. She looks pretty hefty, and these are double sprung as well. This is not. It's just got like the damper things in it. So this
that's just what takes the shock though.
That's right.
3, 2.
Oh yeah, so the clamping force on this is much higher. Oh, that's weak as piss, huh? All right, sweet. And then from above, they don't look too different, I would say.
So it's at least 1/3. Yeah, these are your they're your spring teeth. They push in, but that's the springs there.
Is that what gives you the clamping force? Ah, and there's 2 in here, so and then this bad boy has
these things here. They're your levers which pull back on those springs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's go. Clutch in time. The excitement is real. Hopefully a clutch that actually grabs. I'm assuming it goes this way around. Yeah, it definitely does. And grab that hole. Push it again nice and solidly while we're doing it. Don't worry people, I will torque this up to spec. I'm literally just getting it all in line first. So don't freak out please. By talk to spec, I mean 3 agate nuggets, is that talk to spec? What did it say in the manual?
You'll use your eBay torque wrench for shores. No, don't do that. Oh, I took it out of gear. Do you mean now? Oh, the gearbox is not on.
You can't do that, you dickhead. Let's turn this off, it's annoying.
Is it irritating you?
It's not a good light, it's not handy for flashes. Do you Loctite your clutch bolts in?
No.
There we go. Boom! Our gearbox is beautifully clean. Of course you always want to clean it before you put it in the car. It's a no-brainer. Ready?
Nope.
We replace that with... Right, I'll watch the fucking shot. Yes! We got it. Alright team, we are on the home straight now. Gearbox is in, it's all mounted up, that's all good. I put the shafts back in, that's all locked and loaded. So now I've just got to hook up the linkages, chuck all the air intake stuff back on, make sure everything is all good, put some oil in the damn gearbox, cannot forget that because that is something that I definitely would forget. Test it all out and make sure it's good, put the car on the ground, and then we can take it for a drive. It's getting a little late because we got distracted by this beautiful thing out here. The drift cart, that thing is honestly insane. If you haven't seen the video, check out the last video that I made on the drift cart build. It's so freaking cool. Budget as, costs $250 and it's endless hours of fun, which is both a good and a bad thing because I get distracted so easily, but at the same time, god damn it's fun. But anyway, let's finish this thing off and get it on the ground. So pumped. So my camera is literally full. I've never filled it up before with footage because we're just filming so much today. But I've driven her outside. It's all back together obviously. Gave it a quick clean because she deserves it now that it's got a fresh clutch in it. And I can tell you straight off the bat, this new clutch feels so much more aggressive. It's freaking, yeah, you can tell it's way heavier underfoot. The other one felt literally like so light, you could almost feel like it wasn't even there. So yeah, this one feels awesome, which I'm stoked about. So next up, we're going to take this thing for a drive. Obviously, I'm not going to end this video here. I love to give you guys what you want in the videos. I'm not going to be that guy that's like, oh, but you have to wait till next video to see a driving this thing. Nah, not about that. So we're going to mount some GoPros, take it for a drive tomorrow because sun's setting. And I'm going to go eat some food, have some dinner, and just chill. But god damn, this thing looks good when she's clean. It's pretty crazy. I never really thought that I would get this deep into this car when we first purchased it. But we're getting deep, guys, and I'm freaking loving it. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a shred now on this thing as the sun goes down quickly before I pack up. And I'll see you guys in the morning for a drive. You. Bye. Oh, we're back. And we've got Tara with us.
Hi.
What's up? Beautiful day. So we've decided what better way to test the Fevo than to go on a drive. A bit of a date day. And yeah, see what Tara thinks of it as well. So bonus, because you get to look at her pretty face and be in the Fevo at the same time. So let's go for a drive. Yeah. Shush dog. Alright, so I took a little bit of time last night, took the car for a drive and bent the clutch in, so we're not giving it hell now without bedding it in, just so you guys know in the comments, because I know you'll jump in and say you're supposed to bed the clutch in before you drive it hard. And also we're not driving it that hard because I still need to get this thing retuned, because obviously the clutch is now not slipping, so I'm not going to give it too much. We'll just give it a little bit, you know, just a little bit. So yeah, let's enjoy our freaking drive. It's such a nice day. Got Tara in the car. Let's go. Oh, bit of a backfire there. That's nice. Is that good?
Yeah, Def got sucked into my seat just then.
That's pretty good, eh? So our strategy of picking the nicest, cleanest looking car at the wreckers to take the gearbox out of definitely paid off, because this gearbox is absolutely perfect. No crunching whatsoever. Oh shit.
What?
Guess where my phone is.
Oh my god. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Stop it! Is that why everyone was looking at us?
No, it was behind the spoiler, they wouldn't be able to see it.
I'm so glad you're recording. Oh my god.
That's so funny. Through those pulls, my phone was on the boot, but because it had this sticky thing. Jesus.
That's why that person let you back in, because they were like, I'm so happy I just witnessed that.
Because I was like, oh, my phone's not in the car, because I would be able to see it like under, like next to the seat or something like that. I was like, so it must be somewhere, and then I looked in the rearview mirror, I could see it sitting on the boot. Good fun, huh? Apart from when you have people literally going 40 kilometers an hour. Come on, guys. What a car. Woo! So stoked. Good?
It's so good.
Good fun?
Yeah.
Let's go get some food.
Food.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Ah, yes. Chips and aioli, always. No. Tara's obsessed with oysters.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff is delicious. That was bloody good. Whew. Damn. The first warm day we've had. It's not even spring yet. So good. Get it, girl. Get it. Oh. Yep. Let's go. So we're in St Kilda in Melbourne right now. This place is insane. If you ever come to Melbourne and you're not from Melbourne, you must check it out. It is beautiful. But is it not? Is it not?
It's so beautiful.
It is.
Turn them around.
Oh.
As the sun sets over St Kilda Beach, Tara Romanen stuffs her face with an ice cream. Mate, what are you up to? She consumes the ice cream at a rapid rate, seemingly impossible to mankind.
I don't know what that was. Oh, that's officially the fastest the Fevo's ever been.
How fast did you go?
Ah, that was only 60 k's. Obviously, guys, we are back in the Fevo. The sun is setting. Hopefully you can see us. It's on the GoPro. But that is where we're going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit different today, but at the same time, it's nice to get out and about in the Fevo and enjoy the sunshine with my beautiful girlfriend. Next up, I've booked the dyno turn-in for this next weekend. So that video will be coming out next weekend, which I'm pumped about. Chuck your guesses in the comments below. I'll send out some stickers to whoever gets it the closest. I'm going to guess 180 kilowatts at 15 PSI, even though that's a lot of boost and I probably shouldn't run that much. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Tara?
I love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Now we're gonna go do a couple more zoomies.
Try not to crash. Bye.
Bye.